Okay, guys, so this is your English today on Thursday, and we are looking at page 138 and it's exercise E. It's about grammar, and we're looking at today is something called articles. Okay, articles. Now, we haven't heard of these before. Now, articles are used with nouns. They tell us whether a specific or a general noun is being described. So specific is where we have one exact thing in mind. General is where we have a kind of a rougher idea of what we're talking about. So the is the definite article. It describes specific nouns, like the candy floss maker. It's only this candy floss maker in the whole world we're talking about. And we know that because we're using the word the. A or an, if the next word starts with a vowel, is the indefinite article, and it describes general nouns like a mains cable, an instruction manual, or a candy floss maker. If you were talking about a candy floss maker, you could be talking about anyone in the world. If you're talking about the candy floss maker, you're talking about a specific one. So it tells you here to add definite or indefinite articles to complete the sentences, and only one will make sense. Um, so Kate tasted a candy floss her mother had made, or the candy floss her mother had made. And in fact, you possibly could use two in here, but I think it'd be more natural that Kate tasted the candy floss her mother had made. Now, if her mother made lots of candy flosses and she tasted one of them, you could be saying Kate tasted a candy floss her mother had made. That would be the indefinite article, but I think it makes more sense on this one to use the definite article, which is the. The children want, is it the pet rabbit or a pet rabbit? Okay, I think in this one we're looking at the indefinite article, which the children want a pet rabbit. It's not a specific one they're after. They know they want a rabbit, but they don't know which one yet. They just know that they want one. Number 3, I watched the interesting program on TV, or I watched an interesting program on TV. Now, it's going to be an, and a little clue there is that this word starts with a vowel, and you can't put a in front of it, so it has to be a-n. I'm going to let you do number 4 on your own, and then you're being asked, rewrite these instructions for how to make a cup of tea and fix the incorrect articles. So some of the articles in this, which are, again, the articles are the, a, or an. This is the definite article, this one here, and these two are the indefinite article. So our first thing you must do is fill an kettle and boil it. Now that doesn't make sense, but we can change that to the first thing you must do is fill, and it's not an kettle, it should be a kettle, and boil it. Okay, so hopefully you have the idea there. And so what I want you to do is take this paragraph here and write it out into your copy. If you like, wherever you're making a change, you can either underline it or do it in a different color pen. Next, if you're feeling like doing a little bit extra, it asks you here to reread the section of the text titled Operating Instructions, and it asks you how many definite and indefinite articles can you find. List them with the general or specific nouns they describe. Okay, so up here, if we said a candy floss maker, okay, we would be saying that this a here is the indefinite article, and the noun that they describe would be the candy floss maker. Okay, Best of luck with that, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.